M. Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog at kicks96country.com. Our guest today, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of the great state of Kentucky. Please welcome, for his very first visit ever to Kicks 96, Ryne Brashear. How are you, Ryan?
I'm good. How are you doing?
All right, so I was going down your bio, right? You're a Kentucky boy.
Yep.
You know, I know a lot of great artists from Kentucky. A lot of good music up there. A lot of great country and bluegrass comes out of there. But you know, you get some pretty solid rock and roll too, and you've got a pretty solid, you know, country and rock and roll background. Talk to us a little bit about your early days coming up in Upton, Kentucky, and you know how you found your way, navigated through this musical landscape, and found your way to country.
Well, my first band was a Metallica cover band.
And we're best friends.
And you know,
Already, right here, right now, we're just seeing the birth of Best Friends, his Metallica cover band.
and oddly enough, when we started, there was only three of us, and we didn't have a bass player. And I was like, well, doesn't matter. so
You can only do covers from Injustice for All.
That's right. That's
Okay,
right. Yeah. But that was I got started in 7th grade. I was playing baseball, and that was kind of like my #1 thing. And I was like, well, I'll try this music thing on the side. And my dad plays music, mom plays music, and they all played in church. My aunts, they play, and uncles. So it was kind of there, but I was always too shy to play in front of them. And so I started playing lead guitar. And first performance I ever did, we did Freebird in our middle school talent show, and we got second. I don't know how we got second. we got beat by somebody singing a karaoke tune to a Miranda Lambert song. And I was like, what
man,
the heck?
yeah,
Like, we did Freebird.
Yeah,
But
haters, man.
and then joined the Metallica cover band, and we didn't even set out for it to be a Metallica cover. We just all love Metallica so much. We're like, well, let's play this song. And like after like a year, we were like, maybe we should play another band. Nah, unless it's Skinner or something like that. But then, you know, of course, bands, we kind of break up. We all graduate high school, and we went our separate ways. And I still love music. I ended up quitting baseball after my senior year. After I graduated, I was like, I don't really want to pursue this anymore. I love music, and went to college for a couple years. And I knew I didn't want to do that. But, you know, mom and dad are kind of like, let's just don't. You need to go. Like, you do it, and we're going to do the same ways. So I found a recording school in Lexington School for Recording Arts, and that my buddies told me about. So I went up there, and they had an artist development program, that's what I was interested in, and they also had a school for like mixing and engineering and producing and all that kind of stuff. And mom and dad were like, "You're gonna have to do this, so you can do this." So it was like the plan B. So I did that for them, so I could go play music. And but it's been very helpful over the years, like having just a little bit of knowledge, playing live and knowing that kind of stuff. So I did that, went on the road for a couple years, played all over the country in a bar band, cover band, and we didn't do any Metallica songs though, unfortunately. And then I moved to Nashville and had to learn a lot more country songs, and that was a very like humbling experience. I thought I was really good.
Okay. So you're saying the caliber of people that you were playing with just kind of went up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the guys in my band, we were good, but we had like our 40, 50 songs that we did every night, and that's what we did. We didn't really go off the page. And you go down to Nashville, and it's just like there's no set list. There's nothing. You just got to know immediately. You have to know like 400 songs.
Wow.
Wow. And so I had to do a lot of like woodshedding. I went down there, and I was like, I'm not good enough to be here. And it was either like start practicing and get better, or go back home and get a job. And I really didn't want to do that. Like I didn't want to do that so much, it made me practice that much harder. So, and playing with, you know, really good players and constantly like kind of getting, I guess, embarrassed in a way, you know, like I'd get up on stage like, gosh, I need to be better. I need to be like that good. And trying to get to that level. So playing with better people, constantly pushing me to just be better all the time. So that's been 8 years ago when I moved there. So it's definitely been a very good, like, healthy competition within like myself, just trying to get better and writing all the time. That was one of the things too. I got to meet up with Don Goodman.
Oh yeah.
You know Don?
Well, yeah. I mean, by reputation, but yeah.
And he was like a mentor, like writing for me. Like that was one of the first guys I got hooked up with, and he taught me a lot about writing. He was like, "Yeah, you need to write 100 songs to get one good one." I was like,
"Wow,
what?" I was like, "Are you serious?" And it's true. I've written well over 100 songs, and I've recorded 5 with James here. And so I was like, well, I guess that's true. You know, I got 5 that I feel strongly about recording and producing, so I'd say that's very, very true. But it's, that practice, that repetition. I mean, I guess that practice makes perfect. So, but now we got a new single out, and that's kind of been my whole musical journey in a nutshell right there.
All right. Well, let's talk about the single. Let's talk about Better with a Buzz. All right. Now, the title seems self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in that? It's like the song's about exactly what I think it's about.
It's about drinking, but it's about like kind of doing like the things that you have to do like every day in life that like, oh man, like that might stress you out. Like one of the lines in there is Christmas with the in-laws is better with the buzz.
Yeah, this is true.
And we love playing that, like getting to that part live. You see a couple people kind of chuckle and they'll start pointing at their wife or husband or whatever, and then it's just kind of like those kind of things in life. It's like they're okay, they're not bad, but it would just be better if you had a little buzz to take the edge off. So that's kind of what it's about, and just some of the mundane, everyday adulting things you have to do.
Well, it's a pretty strong first foray into the world of country music. You've got the background, coming from, growing up in music, and having bands, growing up in Kentucky, and then obviously learning what you've learned, songwriting and playing in Nashville. So you're working with obviously songwriters and producers and people who know what they're doing. Have you got an album done? Is it done? Is it ready? Or is the album still forthcoming?
I've got an EP done.
Okay.
We recorded 5 songs, and we're constantly like we're still writing more for another 5. But James Cook, he's here with us, and he produced it. And I've worked with other people throughout the years recording, and I was telling him earlier, like this is the first. Hearing these 5 songs, like I used to, I would listen to myself. I'm like, I don't want to listen to myself. And since I've been working with him, it's actually I enjoy listening to my songs. They sound, and I don't mean like it's all because of James. Like he's great at what he does. And
it's important. It's important that not only do you believe in the songs that you're writing and recording, but that you also believe in the people that are working with you to make that real. It's like as long as you love what you're doing, chances are, I mean, I really love what you're doing. Chances are they will too.
Yeah. And that's one thing James told me. He's like, you got to believe it. He's like, if you don't believe it, he said, no one else is going to believe it. Like, you got to, and that's like whenever you record it, you got to make sure you sell it on that track, because it's going to, when you play it over and over again, you got to sell it every time. Like, it's not like live where it's like you have an off night, might not be as good, and the next night might be really good. Like, on that record, it's got to be solid.
Every time. Ryne Brashear is our guest. The single is Better with a Buzz. If you want to hear it, make sure you call us at Kicks 96. We will gladly play it for you. Look for a live performance from Ryan here elsewhere on our YouTube channel. Now, Ryan, if somebody is listening right now and has decided that they have to know all that they can possibly learn about you, where on the internet do they go and look for you?
My social media page, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and it's all Ryne, R-Y-N-E. I was named after Ryne Sandberg, baseball player.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's not Ryan, even though I apparently can't say it right either, but R-Y-N-E Brashear Music on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, and then my website. It's got all my music on there, and ryanbrashear.com.
All right, so there you have it. Remember, everything's better with a buzz. And, I'm going to go put that to the test. I'll tell you what, you're going to love the single. If you want to hear it, call us. We'll play it for you. And look for a live performance from Ryan on our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time on another artist video blog, Kicks96country.com.
If I can't have a good time, I'll bring my good time with me. Hide my can in a styrofoam cup. Some things in life are better with a